YouTube, what's going on? It's Steph TV back with another video, man. And this one is not female nature related, but this is something that, it was bothering me yesterday, and I really just want to get it off my chest. Like, nothing happened to me, but I really want to, address the situation. And I'm gonna tell you like this story like this, right? So, I work at, my job. I'm doing my thing, and there's this dude, right? He's a big, I wouldn't say buff dude, but he a big dude. Like, what I'm saying? He's a real big dude. But I've encountered this dude literally, I'd say 3 times, right? And every time he has this nasty attitude, right? He has his headphones on, saying slicks. I'm gonna curse on this one. I'm sorry, YouTube. Please don't flag me or anything like that. He say slick shit, right? He acts tough. And, this environment that I'm in, yes, there's like homeless people here, but this is like a white people slash like Korean type of area. Like a lot of, I would say, Koreans, Asian people live here. Like, a lot of them, and there's white people around this area too. And, this dude's a brother as well. And, he comes in here with this, like gangsta mentality, wannabe tough guy mentality. And he tries to act hard and stuff like that. Even yesterday, man, like I believe he was on the phone. But for some weird reason, he loves to show off like when I'm around for whatever reason. I don't get him. But he be just cursing and just saying slick stuff. And then as he was leaving the gym, he like sags in his pants and tries to walk like with a gangster limp and stuff. And I'm gonna say this too, right? I'm a person that sags my pants as well. Like, I'm no saint to that. Like, I do that too sometimes. That's just how my genes are. I don't do it on purpose. It's just that's how I am. But with this dude, he does it in a ignorant way, and it's not like cool. And I'm gonna say this too, because I know how old is he. He's a 20-something-year-old guy. Like, you're a grown man. It's either 3 things. He has a really good job, or he's like a military dude, or he has a really good job, but he goes to college. But it's just this thug mentality, like where like niggas think it's cool to be gangster, but it's really not. And the reason why I'm coming out with this video, man, is because like I don't want you guys to really think like banging, or let's just say like this, acting street, acting hood is a cool thing. And I'm gonna tell you dudes like this, it's not, right? The reason why I'm telling you guys to not be like that is because, people my skin tone, almost literally on an everyday basis, I don't ever believe we went a day without like, one of our people dying to like violence, like, black on black crime, or just like, I don't ever believe that. But it's like, bros, we gotta stop with this stuff, because it's really getting out of hand, especially too when you're a man who's, I'm gonna say this, bro, when you pass 21 as a black man, it's a blessing, right? It's a huge blessing to do that, because a lot of 21-year-olds, or even 18-year-olds don't even make it past 21. Like, don't even make it past like 25 or even have kids. And for you to act like this is like really ridiculous. And we see it over and over and over again. What happens, man, when you get caught up in that world, like where it's cool to just act out a certain way, man, you know, like I'm gonna say like a couple celebrities. Like I was thinking about this, like TK, bro. He was literally he's only a teenager. He's literally spending the rest of his life in jail, not being able to see the sun. I'm gonna be honest, man, I had a cheat day. You know, get to taste McDonald's, good food, not being able to, you know, put out his talents. Another person who got caught up in gang violence, you know, Tupac, right? He got caught up because of, you know, putting himself in a situation he had no business being involved in. You know, another one, you know, King Von, him going back and forth with another man over a woman, bro. And there are so many guys out here, not just on the entertainment side, but in real life, that are losing their lives at an early age because of just being involved in that street life, man. And even I have to take accountability of this too, because it could happen to me if I was just throwing up dumb gang signs. And that's why I have to train my mind not to do that. But what I want people to really think about it, and let me say this, man, to people who are really in that life, I understand it a whole lot. Like, you know, some people are born into that life, and to the ones that are still making it, man, I respect y'all. But you know, there's always gonna be another need to get out. And I want guys who are pretending to be like that to stop, because you're losing your life, right? Being tough, acting out tough, man, could really put you in a wrong situation. Number one, cops profile you, and they want to put hands on you. I think what was it, a couple months ago, another black person was killed, you know, that's because he looked like a gangbang. Even myself, like with braids and all that stuff. But I really want people like who I just described to like really stop, because number one, bro, the way I grew up, like, you'd have to be starting into that type of life at an early age, which is literally 15, 16. And for you to be acting like this in your early 20s, it's like a little ridiculous. That's why it kind of irks me when I see somebody like that who's just got this tough nigga image and stuff like that. Because, bro, I grew up in an environment in the late 90s where, like, every time I walk outside, you know, it'd be Bloods over here, Crips, LKs, you know, a lot of BDs and all that other stuff, man. And a lot of my friends got caught up in that life, and there was no promising land out of that. Like, you don't get 100K for being solid, you know. You don't, you know, there's no like plaque, no glory life. Like, you don't even get no respect in the streets. Like, a lot of my friends are either like still caught up in that world and struggling because of just wasting a lot of time. I had a friend, man, you know, his brother was involved into like a gang, like a Mexican gang, and my friend wanted to get involved because he wanted to protect his brother. But unfortunately, the day I told him, bro, don't go out there, later that night, I guess like a shooting happened. He took a 12 gauge to the back, and I haven't talked to him in a while, but for the rest of his life or whatever, he's in a wheelchair because of, you know, taking that 12 gauge in the back. And all because of like him being involved and just not really understanding that, bro, you need to walk away. Like even like my brother, man, you know, shout out to him. He was getting himself involved in the gang violence, and he took it to another level. And earlier on, he was going at it in jail, hanging with the wrong folks, and he was literally about to do 10 years of some bullcrap because of hanging with the wrong people who are also like involved with street shit. And thank God he got out of it, but that could have really ruined his life. And I know you guys can clown on me and all that other stuff, but the stuff that I've seen and witnessed, man, it's not funny, because when you go to jail or when you get caught up in that life and then you go back, you're really getting out of it starting at whatever, 20, because you wasted a lot of time doing that stuff. And this is real facts, bro. Like even another friend, he was involved with some gang. Like he was a blood, but from like a neighborhood or whatever. And him and his bros all got, I believe, 6 years, 7 years. And that's 6 to 7 years of being in jail. I mean, he's out doing great now, but it's like you're starting at the age you went to jail. I really want people to understand like how dumb it's ridiculous it is. And me growing up being a little Halo nerd and all that stuff, I got bullied for being like the nerd dude, but I'm very thankful for not getting involved into that, because even though my life was a struggle, but I was able to see the outside. I am able to at least make these type of videos with you. I'm at least thankful that I'm driving the car I drive right now, or I'm at least working a job. When you're in jail, bro, like the stories I hear, it really sucks. Locked up with another dude, or not even like, you know, getting into violence, beat up and all that stuff, because trying to be a street nigga is not the coolest thing in the world. And it's like really ridiculous, because like I said early in this video, you're in your 20s. If you were smart enough, you know, when you're in your 20s, you're smart enough to go to college, bro. You know what I'm saying? And make a better change in your life at an early age of 20, as opposed to, you know, you're gonna start really doing well in your 40s. And guys, man, please really think about these things, because it's really crazy and it's ridiculous of like how niggas like that who still be acting out and wilding out in their early 20s think that shit is cool, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you this too, bro. This is gonna probably be a long video. You can act that tough shit with someone right now. Like someone, you can do that shit with me and I'm gonna walk away. But if you do that with someone else and it's a go back and forth altercation, bro, I tell you guys all the time, dudes is not fighting nowadays. Niggas is getting it in, like pulling pistols out. And that man who you start with may take your life out, and then now you really wasted your life making a bad decision trying to act tough. And I really want guys to really think about these situations, man. There's nothing wrong with like having a backbone and standing up for yourself, but when you act in street and you act in a certain way, and you picking and trying to stir up drama with somebody, bro, somebody could really take your life out. Especially too, like, this is not LA. You do that in LA, you'll get them hands thrown at you. But you're doing it in a white neighborhood, you're lucked out. But you would not ever in your world, in your bright mind, ever doing that crap in LA, Compton, and all that stuff, because dudes will really give it to you. Dudes will really give you that $150 across the face. Trust me, bro. Like, There's people back at home who probably have gotten like the brakes beat off of them, cuts on their face, beat down, and all that other stuff. And it's like that is, you won't ever be the same because you getting yourself into that situation, bro. And I really want people to like think about it before you decide to, you know, get yourself involved in a life of crime that there's a possibility you may not even get out of. Because once you get into it, you're going to have a hard time getting out. You're going to have a real hard time. Like even when I hear people getting into it like in downtown San Diego, just cause, like, bro, you could literally lose your life. Like, you know, they say, oh, it's nothing, it's just a fight, bro. Like I just say, people pulling out knives and guns. One slice to your throat, you're done for. One shot, you're done for. This is not like, you know, GTA where you can respawn and stuff. Like, bros really gotta think about what they do, like what they get themselves involved with, man. Because it's crazy. It's really crazy out here in this world where, especially too, 20-something years young, you have your whole life ahead of you, and you trying to do that tough guy shit, bro. Do that to the wrong dude. Somebody will go and test you, and meanwhile that person is on the run. You're in a casket, and your mama crying. All your family members crying because you got yourself involved into the wrong stuff you had no business being involved in. And this is coming from a nerdy dude like myself. There's nothing wrong with, there's nothing cool about playing gangster. And I'm going to say this too. Women love that type of persona about a man, especially too with my skin tone. And they usually chase after those type of guys, and you know, the roughneck, the dude who's ignorant and loud. Bro, like I tell you guys all the time, is I'm sorry YouTube for saying this, let these stupid bitches fucking chase these weird dumb niggas. You have your whole life ahead of you to get a badder bitch who has some kind of sense. Don't ever think it's cool to act a certain way just to attract these stupid bitches out here, bro. I'm sorry, YouTube, for really cursing, but it's the God honest truth. Because I'm pretty sure, like, there was some point in line, dudes be getting caught up in that world because what women find attractive. And I'm talking about the dumb dudes who get themselves involved. And I want you guys to really think about that. Ain't nothing cool about that gangster shit at all. There's no shelf life. You don't get a reward. You don't even get no respect. A lot of dudes lost their lives and they're just stories. That's it. You probably forgotten in like 3 years. Not even in 6 months. And I want guys to really think about that before they decide to get out here and act tough. Think before you react. Think about, okay, man, I'm in my 20s, man. Let me just buckle down and really just get my life right. You know, get yourself some, like DDG said, man, get yourself some money, man. Go out here and travel. Go to different cities, different states, you know, different countries, man. Explore what life is really all about. Not trying to act tough and get yourself involved into a fight that can honestly possibly take your life away. Because now you're going to end up like a lot of these people, bro. And you know what cops will say? One less brother in the street. Because these cops don't care about us. They don't. They just be like, that's it. And I want guys to really think about that before, like, getting themselves involved into that life. I know, like, I get some stupid troll comments, but, like, to all you troll comments out there, please keep this, because this stuff is real serious. It's really serious, and it's getting really out of control. Ain't nothing cool about that gangster stuff at all. Ain't nothing cool. My favorite rapper, Tupac Shakur, is no longer here because of gang violence. That's all I want to say, man. Hopefully this reaches someone. Guys, don't be like this stupid idiot I see from yesterday, bro. Because that dude, if he keep it up, he's going to end up down the wrong path. That's all I want to say. Hit the like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.